Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Ebony's family have gathered to appease the gods and beg for their forgiveness upon hearing what happened again after they lost their uncle. They said that in this regard, the Ifa priests have warned Ebony again to stay away from Tadenikawo. Tadenikawo's hidden destiny, the mystery of the spiritual markings he was born with. Stay away from him, or be ready for the consequences if I issues last warning to Ebony. Now, they told Ebony a story of Tadenikawo's bed. Maybe Ebony is not aware of this, but everybody that is close to the Oni of Ife is aware of what happened. Oni of Ife has been an entrepreneur right from the beginning of time. He was into real estate. He was a real estate broker, and eventually he started building real estates in Lagos and other places. And now, while they had a very big project to build in Lekki, Oni of Ife had gone to China at the time. That was 10 years before he was made an Oba, at a time where he never even dreamt of being an Oba. He didn't know that he would be made an Oni of Ife. He had gone to China to purchase building materials for his building project right there in China. A diviner, an Ifa diviner right there in China, told him that the face of the cloud was changing towards him, and in the next couple of years he will be bigger than he can ever imagine. That what is going to happen to him he would never have dreamt of, but something more important is going to happen to him, that he is going to meet a girl, a very small girl, and the girl is a preacher. And that girl is going to turn his destiny around at a time where he will need it most. But there is going to be a big open door, and it's going to be 3 years after, before he meets the girl. That the preacher was saying he doesn't know how destiny is going to make it happen. That it is either he meets the girl before the doors open, or he meets the girl soon after the door has opened. That is going to be a preacher. Is going to be a very young and pretty girl. It's going to be a girl whose beauty will be very difficult to overlook. That was what the Ifa priest told Oni of Ife right there in China. Now, if you know about China, they have people who are Hindus and all other religion. Some very few of them are Muslims, and they believe in so many things that they're believing in China. It's very difficult to find Ifa people in China. Oni of Ife found an Ifa devotee in China, and Ifa priest in China who gave him that prophecy. That was 10 years before Oni became the king. When he became the king, remember that these same politicians who are on the throne today, we are the same ones who, and Ifa priest, they were the same ones who said, okay, marry Ebony, royal blood, marry a Bini royal blood. If you marry a Bini royal blood, your reign on the throne will last, and you will be healthy, you will live long, everything will be fine, you'll be happy. But after Oni got married to Wurola, he discovered that happiness was very far from him. Not just him, both of them, they were not happy at all. No matter how much they tried, they were not happy. But as you know, the Oni of Ife and their rules, they will not say they are not doing again. Wurola one day said she was not interested in a marriage again, and that was how she left quietly, okay? God be with her. But it took Oni another 3 years to meet with Olori Naomi. And when he met with Olori Naomi, he knew that it was the same girl that they spoke to him about right there in China. Yes, in China, they told him, is going to go through a lot of stress, but is going to give birth to a prince, and the gods are going to bless him with a prince that will change the face of, rulership in Ile Ife, that the boy was going to come straight from the gods. And today, a lot of things that Tadenikawo is doing, of course, is an indication that, yes, that child is coming straight, like that child was sent to the Oni of Ife. Tadenikawo is barely 4 years old. The father had arthritis, like big time arthritis. Yes, like the mother. Tadenikawo came, placed his hands on that arthritis, and Tadenikawo was praying, and the arthritis went away. Now, nobody can question the gods. They know the way that they do their things, but Oni of Ife knows that Tadenikawo is coming from the gods. Now, they have warned Ebony to stay away from Tadenikawo. Whatever politics you want to do, don't let your desperation drive you towards Tadenikawo, because it's going to crush you. Like Yanifa said to the elders the other time, that if they try anything with her, that she is going to crush them, because she can see that they are beginning to tilt towards her side. They said this hunger and desperation that is doing you, that is Ebony, do not bring it to anywhere close to Tadenikawo, because it is going to crush you, and it's going to make you so irrelevant. If you bring that anywhere close to Tadenikawo, be very, very careful with the things that you do when it comes to Tadenikawo. Opening your mouth every minute to try and relegate Tadenikawo is a taboo before the gods of Ile Ife. They have told her time and time again, opening your mouth over and over to try and relegate that boy, even orally, is a taboo before the gods, and it will not be condoned by any way. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your son, and do not allow your desperation drive you into something that will make you regret for the rest of your life. You've done more than enough to the mother of the boy, and that is okay. But the worst thing you can do is to try and bring it anywhere close to the boy. The gods will crush you, and you need to be very careful. They say with everything that has been said to Ebony and the family, that the family have decided to go and be begging, that they are begging, like the gods should temper mercies with temper justice with mercy. And why are they begging? They are begging because of the, because of what, Tani Mowo had gone through in the hands of Agotiti. Yes, so the custodian of a deity, the custodian of that deity is called Agotiti. Yes, that he unleashed terror on Iyatani Molo because of these same things that have been happening in the palace. Now, the ancient sword is one, but the ancient sword has so many different, branches, and they are hearing everything. Whatever is happening in the palace, they are hearing. And you do whatever you do it with care. Write down that the ancient sword is active, because a lot is going to happen in the palace of the Oni of Ife. That is what they are saying to everybody, including Ebony and the families. They are begging that for whatever has been said and done, that the deities should not take any action. The ancient sword, please, and please, it will never happen again. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media. I'll bring you more updates.